Miss Manis, when I first met you as a junior, never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined the role you would play in my life. You, with your infectious laugh, loud personality, and caring heart, transform my world. In you, I saw what it looks like to love life. To take the good things and lift them up so that no one else can touch them and bring them down. To take the bad things and face them head on, laughing amidst the tears so that all those bad things would know just how strong you actually are. You saw a side of me that most never see. A tired and discouraged girl who was crumbling under the weight of her present and future, and you loved me even through that. Because of you, the way you handled trial and uncertainty with confidence and grace, pointing back to God even during times I forgot He was there to help, I am able to stand where I am today, unafraid of the future. I could keep going on and on about all that you've done for me, but I think these next few words from the critically acclaimed movie Up will have to suffice. Thanks for the adventure, Miss Manis. Now go have a new one.
Dear Coach Trevino, I was never the type of person who expressed my feelings that much, so I do not think I ever properly portrayed to you how much I appreciated everything you've done for me. Not only were you such an amazing and talented teacher, but you were such a caring person too. From the first day of school, you had also realized that I was a shy student who wasn't very outspoken. And ever since that day, you went out of your way to try and talk to me and ask me about my opinions. You did not just lecture us about biology, you did not just deal with annoying freshmen, but you cared about each and every single one of them. And you didn't just overlook me as a quiet student, but you truly put in the effort to try to get to know me, and for that I am truly grateful. Although I miss having you as a teacher, I am so happy you are able to do what you love, and I am sure you will continue to make a huge impact on people's lives the way you did for me. I just want to let you know that you're my inspiration. Sincerely, Nabia Sayed.
Dear Mr. Gaz, the 2 classes I had with you as my teacher were difficult, to say the least. While the work was difficult and intimidating at times, it pushed me out of my comfort zone into a realm that I had never before set foot. It was hard, it was grueling, it was so frustrating at times, but I will always remember the moment you handed me back my essay with that great grade. That sweet, sweet feeling of relief that flooded over me was the greatest reward I could have asked for. I learned so much in the space of 6 weeks. I learned that the most satisfying feeling is that of improvement. I learned that everyone I meet has a story and a background and their own ideas and opinions. You taught me all of this through the little unspoken things you did every day. So please, keep doing those things. Thank you.
Dear Miss Stone, I think it has been about 3 years since we have spoken last. But having you as my teacher my 8th grade year is still very present in my mind. You ran your classroom in a very strict manner, but I would always look forward to attending your class because you challenged me in ways that I had never experienced before. You held me to very high expectations, and I wanted to impress you by exceeding them. You are the reason I have worked so hard throughout high school. 8th grade year, you exposed me to my academic potential and proved to me that hard work pays off. Not only did you teach me the value of hard work, but you impressed upon me the importance of respect. Your students were always successful because they respected you as a teacher and came to your class every day ready to learn. You also insisted that our respect went beyond the classroom to our parents. Thank you for caring for me, thank you for putting up with me, thank you for making learning enjoyable, and thank you for teaching me lessons that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Looking back on my 4 years here, I can honestly say that I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for you. Love, Jordan King.
Miss Wilson, from the time I stumbled into your classroom, I knew it would be an adventure. Through the year, you pushed me out of my comfort zone and demonstrated the drive every AP student needed to succeed. You also became a friend and a mentor, which at the time I had no idea how important would be. That summer before my junior year, I found out that my mom had stage 3 breast cancer, and I had a very heavy heart at the start of the school year. You were a light at the time I thought my world was falling apart, and I'm so thankful I had the privilege of being your student. You have made a tremendous impact on me, and I plan to pursue an education degree in hopes that I can help others the same way. It's thanks to you that I am positioned where I am today, and I'm headed to college with a much better work ethic, outlook on life, and even college credit. Thank you for everything these past 3 years. Love, Addie Spence.
Dear Miss Nash, I struggle to find the words to express my gratitude to you because there just simply aren't enough words to describe how thankful I am to you. So today I come to you with a simple but huge thank you. Your class was one of my toughest classes freshman year, but now that I have you again senior year, your class is still one of my toughest. but I wouldn't change it for the world. You have taught me so many things over the years, but most importantly, you have taught me that nobody else can control my future. It takes a special kind of teacher to help a student realize the potential that has always been inside of them. I hope I have impacted you as much as you have impacted me. So in the simplest of ways possible, thank you. Love always, Emily Harrell.
Dear Ms. Jenkins, when you were my teacher, I looked forward to your class. I'm happy that you were my art teacher because without you, I wouldn't have known a lot of different styles of art. Every day was interesting, whether it was with friends or the new projects you gave us. Class was never boring because you were my teacher. You encouraged me to try out new projects to help me look at many different perspectives. You inspired me to be creative because you were a great teacher. When I went to the vase competition, I was hesitant with the idea of the interview, but with your help, I aced it because you were an inspirational teacher. You helped me become more interested in art after your encouragement and your inspiring work. I'm thankful for all you've done because as a teacher, you're number one.
To Ms. Jernigan, I have greatly enjoyed the past semester of school in your class. With your teaching, my fellow classmates and I have learned about important aspects of everyday life like law enforcement, crime scene investigation and the science behind it, and the gruesome nature of death. You have made such morbid subjects engaging and interesting while simultaneously addressing them with the respect they deserve. Along with this, you have expanded my personal knowledge concerning the scientific side of various types of crimes and crime scene investigation and basic legal information regarding the prosecution of suspects. You have deepened my understanding of the fragility of human life and the multiple injustices committed in the world today, and for that I thank you.
Dear Ms. Freeman, you are not just a teacher, but a mentor, guru, and something that nobody has ever witnessed when you've had your caffeine. I've never seen anyone teach with such a passion, and especially that passion being math. It is through this in which you have inspired me to the point where I'm now fervent about the countless mathematical puzzles you have presented. Over the integral of learning from you, you have taken a subject and transformed it into a philosophy, numbers that are words to live by. Through the countless lines of work that a task may require, the universal lessons that may be learned are worth the time and effort, even if the final answer you receive is 0 or 1, or, in English, no or not yet. I would like to personally send you the deepest thank you for being among the handful of significant influences in my life. The lessons and advice you have given are far greater than the value of infinity, and you have taught me that the limit truly does not exist.
Dear Coach Hudson, you have always supported me and pushed me to always do my best, even though I did not feel like the best swimmer. You always smiled on the bus in the early mornings for swim practice when I thought I would cry from the lack of sleep. You even taught me Spanish when I annoyed you with my hick accent. You have always inspired me with a smile on your face to do my best in all aspects of my life. I have loved having your classes. I have learned a lot from you. Thank you for teaching me not to be a princess and for preparing me for the real world outside of the classroom. And I am very thankful for all that you have done for me as my teacher. You have taught me more than just how to speak Spanish and to swim well. You have taught me that true joy comes from living life well and to be kind to people. Thank you. From Sue Rayo del Sol, Sammy Schramm.